Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Esper, and we're here for the I think will be the last pre-E3 video that I will do. Today's gonna be about the upcoming Arma 2 expansion announcement. Uh, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to this as much as I was looking for and still looking for announcements so far. Let's get started. Try to keep this short. So yeah, from one, there's been some leaks, so I have pictures of the actual upcoming island, but I will be fair and I won't show them here in this video. I don't want to spoil the fun for you guys. But I can tell you what has been said by the developers that will be probably be in the expansion. So you can expect, well, of course, a new terrain, and from the tips, the hints they given us on the event for the announcement, they gave us a kind of star maps which represents, from what I was able to dig out, represents the something more or less about what the sky you could see from the Fiji Islands. So expect South Pacific actually. So bring the Yuis and Fortunate Sons. Outside that, they also say they will be They will be probably new vehicles. So you know, exp I'm sorry for the background noise. It's really hot here, and the AC is not yet installed. So if you don't want to see me melting in front of you, deal with it. So, yeah, like I say, expect new vehicles, expect new weapons. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff you can expect. Here I'm trying to get the quote out of what they also said about the expansion plan. So they say that they are building on the Zeus experience. And for those who don't know, Zeus is basically Dungeon and Dragon added to Arma. So you can have game masters actually spawning units, weapons, vehicles, enemies, changing the time of day, weathers, giving missions, and so on and so on. They aren't there to create a game experience. Basically, they are a game master, and they say here they want to build on this experience and quote, we're exploring ways to develop a more fully featured 3D scenario editor. So now this is something interesting here, because for those also who don't know, Arma, from pretty much all the Arma so far, officially uh, only supported the 2D editor. So even if the game environment is 3D, you would have to create missions on the terrain by placing objects in the 2D environment, get into the mission, see if it looks good, doesn't look good, go back, change stuff, go back again. There were ways to use a 3D editor, but let's say it was not that convenient to use. Personally, I did lots of missions in Arma 2, and I'm doing lots of missions in Arma 3. Um, Now, there are people who find a way to use the Zeus Game Master to actually create missions. Well, at least, sorry, use it to place objects in the environment. So now we might see probably be announced. I'm pretty sure if they say they're working on it and in the expansion plan, um, that would be something really really nice. I'm really looking for it as a mission maker myself. Also, they saying we're looking carefully at making investments in the civilian life and diversity. So maybe they will do something. Maybe the civilian life, ambient civilian life module from Arma 2. Maybe it will do a comeback. Maybe they will do AI improvement, maybe all around. Because yeah, the way AIs works in Arma, they're really tough on performances, and they're not that smart, especially if their own life depends on it. They let's say, to make this simple, if it was written push on a door, they will try to, drag it to them to open it. So yeah. Uh, though they are Superman snipers sometimes they see through stuff. Even, I mean, these see through water actually, which is kind of stupid. You cannot do underwater cover mission. Anyway, I'm dragging here. So yeah, now this is something also they worked on. I'll go back to this later. They say also this expansion will not be as in for Arma 2 Harrowhead. And for those who don't know, again, Harrowhead was an expansion that was like you had to buy it besides Arma 2. I think it was a standalone expansion. I don't recall it. I'm just gonna go open up my Steam so I can check this out. I'll go back to you. Because they say well, basically whatever. What they say is that if you have Arma 3, all you need is to buy the expansion, and boom, it will be part of the game. Now, will it be like the other DLC expansion, like the Marksman DLC, Helicopter DLC, the Card DLC? Yeah, that's a thing. um, will it be you can see the assets? In some case use them, or is it you need to buy it to actually enjoy it? So this is going to see, but yeah, as I say, we'll see. Um, Still really looking forward to that. I will be buying, and I think lots of Arma fan will buy it. Now, another concerns I have though, that is something to do with the Arma 3 engine. Um, Arma 3. Well, pretty much, I haven't played the first Armas. Like, I think Operation Flashpoint was one. I haven't played Arma 3 Cold War, Arma Cold War. Haven't played Armed Assault. Haven't played. Yeah, so basically all pre-Arma 2 haven't played it. And well, anyway, Armas, the Arma series have a past of badly optimized game engine. Now, it's not per se that the engine is bad, is the way it is made. It doesn't use multi-core. Um, and since the way the game engine handles stuff, it's not, even if the graphics are beautiful, it's not graphically taxing that much on the machine. Per se, your processor is maybe doing 80% of the job, literally, because there's so much simulation to go by. And since it only uses one core, even if you got 20 of them, only one will be actually used for the game, then that's where goes poor performances, lags, and servers melting sometimes. And so, and where I'm going with that is that I know that at least for a year, maybe two, there has been work, at least for DayZ, on I think what's called Infusion Engine, I believe. I don't just to be sure of the name. Yes, it was called Infusion Engine, and from what I read, it will enable the use of multi-core. Would that be wonderful? So maybe they could, because Arma 2 Harrowhead had huge optimization compared to Arma 2. Um, Maybe we'll be lucky and they will announce the use on the Infusion engine, like they will move over. Maybe that's a thing. I wouldn't hold my breath on it though, but that will be awesome. However, we know that Arma 4 will uh, probably use it much to. I mean, like they will probably actually move there. Anyway, now I'm just dragging here. So yeah, so I've so the expectation I got, I hope, uh, since it should be South Pacific, there will be lots of vegetation. Expect jungles basically, and since if it's Fiji, it's probably gonna be maybe multiple islands on the same map. Now that will be interesting to me. More aspect of naval warfare. So yeah, so I'm hoping if there's that much water, I hope they will have invested in naval vehicles. Maybe we'll see something bigger than a small patrol boat. Maybe having proper ships. Maybe, who knows? They will add some vehicles, so I won't talk too much on it, but maybe a new faction altogether. Uh, I do know that the Arma 3 lore is CSAT versus NATO, but maybe there's be a local faction. I don't know. I hope, however, coming back to the aspect of having lots of vegetation in jungle, I hope they will have optimized it. I hope the maps will be optimized. I hope it will be working, and I hope also they will have some new stuff on the AI, so the AI do not spot us through vegetation, which is a huge problem actually. The way to make it simple, the way AI spotting work, as far as I know, is if it is a physic, aka you cannot move through it, then uh, the AI can spot you through. Sometimes that do, sometimes don't, which is why water, even if water was not there, like it would not do a single difference. The eye see through water because it's not physical per se. I won't drag here because I'm not sure how to explain it properly, and I'm not sure if I'm 100% on track on here. So maybe, I hope AI optimization as for spotting through vegetation. I hope optimization altogether for the map, and I hope they will do more for naval warfare as if there is that much water. And I'm just hoping altogether a nice, good money worth, having my money worth for this expansion. Something like I read out plenty of new stuff that was interesting. A whole new army, a whole bunch of weapons, a whole bunch of new stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So we're going late a bit. So yeah. So again, uh, go in the comment section. Tell me what you think about it. What you expect. Um, I will just get you here the times. If you want to see live the announcements, I will do a comeback on it, of course. For my just exclusive world premiere, uh, it's actually gonna be okay. So it is gonna be if you're Eastern time, it's gonna be at 9 p.m. tonight, actually. Huh. So 9 p.m. tonight Eastern Time. So that should be about 7 Pacific. So yeah. Anyway, so I'll link in the description for the Facebook event so you can get to see it too. So anyway, so yeah, that'll be all. I'll stop here. This is getting way too longer than I was expecting. So anyway, so this was Esper again. If you enjoy, like and subscribe. Again, like I said, go comment, give me your opinion. I'm waiting for them. So yeah, so I wish you a good day or good night, and see you next time.